have a roster. So if guy number 1 is busy, you hit up guy number 2.
She belongs to the streets. She belongs to the streets.
I have recently come to the realization that I feel like dating apps are just embarrassing for some reason. Like, I have been on dating apps, I've used them, I've gone on dates from them, whatever. But something about like being on the app and people knowing like I'm single, I don't know, I just hate it. And I feel like it's so embarrassing and I just can't do it anymore.
I'll give her 2 weeks and she'll be back on those apps. It doesn't matter what they say. They always go back on those apps.
Last weekend, I went on 3 first dates, and all of them were duds. First one, the guy didn't tell me he was just visiting for the weekend from out of town, and I'm like not really into entertaining people or like being their tour guides for the weekend, so that was just not great.
When was the last time any of you went on 3 dates in one weekend? Yes, you don't know. It's so easy for them to go on dates, and that's why they have rosters. That's why they date so many guys at the same time, and also that's why they make so many mistakes.
I am finally dating how I should have been dating for the past 2 years now, which is with a roster.
You serious?
And it is going wonderfully. I highly recommend.
He also was giving me a lot of shit for not wanting to go out to get drinks with him because I'm doing a sober month. Second guy, really sweet, but we had just absolutely nothing in common, so that was not going to work out.
Yeah, he was too nice. He was too good of a guy, so she got turned off by it.
Third guy. Oh my god. This guy would not stop talking about his ex the entire time.
Bruh.
The fastest way to find your dream guy is to be your dream guy's dream girl.
It sounds like a good idea, but how do you become that?
Because then he'll just find you. That's what I did. Like a year ago, I decided I'm ready for my husband. No more boyfriends, done with that. I want my husband. So I was like, okay, well, what does he look like? What does he like? What does he do? And I envisioned what he was kind of like. I wanted him like career driven and like sporty and funny and kind and considerate and caring and all that stuff. And I was like, okay, well, who would be his dream girl? Like what kind of girl would he want to date?
Usually they'll pretend to be someone that they're not just to get with you. But the problem is, you can only fake it for so long before your true self comes out. I mean, eventually your true self is going to come out. You can't fake it forever.
And I envisioned her to be like confident within herself. Like I wouldn't want her being like insecure and nasty to him about him being successful. I wanted her to be really confident, and I would want her to be like have her own like her morning routines, and I would want her to be driven in her career and have her own friends and or have her own life that makes her really attractive to him.
Bro, what are you talking about, man?
She just described what she would want in a man.
What the hell?
Men don't care about your career, and we don't care about what you have.
All men want in their woman: physical attraction, cooperation, accountability.
It is the truth.
Then over that next year, I was her. And I would always be like, oh, I'm doing stuff that like my husband loves. Like when I'd go to the markets on a Sunday morning to get like my produce, I was like, my husband laps this shit up. I can just fuck feel it. And then when I met Nick, the first like Sunday that we spent together in Auckland, I took him to the markets and he was like, honestly, I've never been so attracted to somebody. I find this so hot. And I was like,
Bruh.
Nick, I knew you would, like, but it's so much easier to do that because it's not about being stressed out about trying to find this magical person. You just have to be your magical person's magical person, and then they will find you.
She just got engaged to this guy.
What's the 3 S's of a good sleepover?
I've forgotten them already.
What are the 3 S's of a good sleepover?
Sleep.
Snuggles. Snuggles.
And now she thinks that's the way it works.